Jack? Jack? Check. Hey, there we go. That's better. Stupid fucking damn you, OBS. I blame OBS. 100% I blame OBS. So, welcome in, everyone. I hope we're all having a pleasant Tuesday. Okay. So we're going to continue on this guy here. And we're working on the Scarlet. That's the color we're working with right now. Always remember, coffee is love, coffee is life. Alright. That should be enough. First blood! Rico, welcome in. How are you doing, monsieur? Caffeinating right now. Oh, there we go. So, how is my favorite dice maker doing? Oh, nice. What were you watching? Ah, interesting. That's the one that basically is the what if the Nazis ended up winning World War II, is it not? Nice. Yeah, I was gonna have to do some italics on that anyway. So this one is gonna be the. Sorry, I was gonna do that. Nice. Yeah, I've heard good things about the show. The most recent live action thing that I've watched was I started watching the Cowboy Bebop live action adaptation on Netflix the other day. It's not bad. Um, how has it been for me as like a general question? Um, well, um, it's it's not bad. Um, don't go in if you do give it a chance, don't go into it expecting it to be like a perfect one-to-one of the anime. That's not. Um it does have the right feel, in my opinion. But yeah, the how I'm doing question, I recently got restructured out of my job. Yeah. Um Thankfully, I was there long enough to accrue basically 12 weeks worth of severance, with like my severance and my pay in lieu of notice type deal. So I have a little bit of time to find work. So I've been essentially taken, I took like basically the last week to be lazy and mope about it. And then essentially once I get the first of my severance paychecks, because based on the paperwork, it looks like they're basically going to be paying me as though I'm on salary for the next 12 weeks. So I basically have six paychecks coming to me. Um, so like it could be worse. I'm still mildly salty that it happened, but I mean, it's also one of those it is what it is situations at this point. Um, Basically, once my next check drops, I'm gonna go and get some new like clothes, some like brand new clothes and shit like that for doing job searches, and then hit up the temp agencies and be like, "Look, I have factory experience for the last 5 years. I also have food service experience. I would like to work at a place that gives me at least $20 an hour. Go." But this will also, I don't know. I'm considering taking the opportunity that this affords me with having a metric shit ton of time currently on my hands, to potentially look into going a little bit more in depth into the content creation thing. Because I have time to do like making videos and editing and all of that fun shit. I just don't know exactly what to make videos on, considering like I could do, paint mixing and stuff like that, but there are other channels out there. Well, actually, I should look into that and see how many other channels are out there that deal with like mixing paints and shit like that and whatnot. Like hell, I could fucking make a series of videos about my scuff ass way of painting things so that people can paint like me. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, the last two could be mixed together and just like me taking video of me painting miniatures and rambling about whatever over top of it and just like speed it up to like double speed. I think my only issue with that, and like, not saying that it's like it's a bad idea or it's like this is a negative thing. This is more of a me thing. But like, I find it, I I don't find I'm very interesting unless I have somebody else to bounce stuff off of. Like I feel like I'm better in a live type environment than I am in like pre-recorded with just me talking. If that makes any sense. Even though weirdly enough, a lot of people like people that I know who have worked in like the radio industry and stuff like that seem to say that stuff like streaming is harder because you have to like kind of be on the ball the whole time. Like you can't do multiple takes when you're doing it live. Well, I mean you can, but okay, let's get that. But yeah, definitely if I am gonna do videos like YouTube, actual like YouTube videos rather than just like multi streams, um, I it would need to be something for like miniature painting, because like my other content is nowhere near as popular as my mini painting content is. I mean, a lot of nerds like video games too, but I just blame that the fact that I'm not good at video games. But I mean, I also kind of started doing this as a mini painter, so, there's that. Bit here is going to be metallic on the underneath this one. Mm, there we go. That's going to look nice. I like it. Oh, I might approach you at some point in the nearest future for another dice commission. If you are willing to accept my money, that is. Um, is that how you do your masters? Well, it would depend on what you have. Like, basically, a buddy of mine plays Tau, and I want to do some custom dice for him. So, if you have any masters that could work with that already, that you wouldn't need to 3D print something, then no, in that case. I'm assuming your 3D printer is no worky. Ah, that's entirely fair. That is something that would prevent the usage of a 3D printer. Um, I mean, it's something that could wait until a Christmas present, so like I may approach you later on in the year to see how possible it is. But I completely get not having resin. Side of that. That's fair. I mean, the Tau emblem is really easy. I kid, I kid. But yeah, like the whole idea, I'll just kind of go a little bit more into it. Um, Came about because he'd mentioned that he was like, because I was talking to him about paint schemes for like another potential. Well, actually, no, because it was when I was originally thinking about this. Because I was originally thinking about asking you like a while ago about this, but I never got the chance to get in touch with you. Awesome. But yeah, like he's playing Tau again. Like he got back into 40K and he's playing Tau. And like his paint scheme, he's been kind of flip flopping back and forth between two. Is either like a Tron esque type scheme where it's like black with like brightly colored panel lining, or he was also about thinking of doing like a galactic, like a galaxy type scheme on them. Kind of like how I have a couple of mechs and one of my Zaku suits painted. And I was thinking what would be really cool is doing a set of D6s with like the Tau emblem on them and having them like almost like galaxy type themed where it looks like, like it almost looks like a little nebula inside of the dice. I know I'm rambling and that probably made very little sense. Actually, what would be really cool for something like that would be like liquid core dice. But I have my questions about the like how random those dice actually rolled. Like honestly, if I could if I could 3D sculpt, oh no doubt, because that I can imagine would be a bit of a process to do. Um, like I can't imagine that doing liquid core dice would be easy in any way, shape, or form. But like I just have my questions on their balance because like you would have to make them perfectly balanced. You would have to make the one side Like the side with the 1 pip on it, thinner than the one with the 6 pips on them. If that makes sense, because of like the amount of material that's left there. Because that would affect how they roll. Because the one side would be like heavier than the 6 side. I and and I'm probably wrong with this. Um, I would think that that difference would be more negligible with a solid core because the weight, like the mass and weight, would be evenly distributed throughout the whole thing. Okay. Now, I need to figure out a couple of colors for this arm. Do Payne's gray. As a non sequitur to what I'm kind of muttering about here, and actually more in line with the topic that we've been talking about, I almost want to like try my hand at actually making my own dice. Like I bought some cheap ass dice molds off of Amazon and they're fine and all. Um but like if I made my own molds, like if I got silicone and made my own molds, it would probably be better. Fuck that. I have to fix that now that I'm looking at that. But that is fair. I would be down for that. Um, I'm not sure if you have. If you're in the new Discord server, or basically have me on Discord, hit me up with a DM and we can talk details in regards to that off stream. Um, but yeah, like just kind of thinking about it because like I have enough, like I can get inks and I have enough pigment powders that I could probably come up with some interesting looking dice if I put my mind to it. E- hmm. Shit. I did not mean to boot my camera. Hmm. Still coming. But yeah, all I said was as far as talking details about sending me the mold, hit me up over Discord and we can chat about that 100%. Um, Pardon me. I don't think yellow is the color for this one. I've done one with red already. I've done some purple. Did some purple and black. We're gonna use Payne's Gray. Hmm. Kind of want to try something. But I don't know how well it's going to go. Hmm. Damn it. I need to get the like super thin painter's tape, like the miniatures specific stuff, because that would make my life so much fucking easier. Awesome. Because like what I want to do with this, and I think it would look really really cool, is do the arm up in yellow because I have a nice bright lemon yellow that I can use. White balance is off, so it's not showing up correctly. And then like tape off some strips, and then do bands of carbon black. I think that would look awesome. You know what? We're not going to use the paint spray. We are going to do yellow and black though. But first, what I need to do is we need to drop some titanium white down on the arm. And I think I'm just going to coat the whole thing with titanium white since I'm working with inks. And they are, pardon me, super thin. The white is basically so that the yellow gets accentuated more. That's the whole goal behind that. Because the yellow is a transparent, whereas the titanium white is a very opaque white. But yous all know this. It's not your first time in fucking chat. Just a couple trippy drops. Because we're not gonna need all that much. Here's 0 I want. I mean, I guess I could use it too. And even if it's not like perfect for this coat, it's fine because the rest of the coverage will be provided by the yellow that I put over top of this. Well, the yellow and black. Oi, ink, stay where I put you. Black over that. Make it a little bit easier. know, better. Uh, I need to get better at priming. Actually, what I need to do is I need to properly clean my fucking airbrush. I think that's the issue here. Is I have gotten lax and I need to like fully tear down my airbrush and give it a clean. I think that's why I had a piss of a time. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate I definitely appreciate you coming and hanging out. It's always a pleasure having you in chat. Rest well, and I shall talk to you soon. I'm definitely gonna have to like take it apart and give it a good clean before I varnish all of these, just to make sure I do it proper. Like, down here. So yeah, like and I know I've said it before. The only thing I don't really like about the CGL BattleTech minis, and it's a problem that even the old BattleTech minis had for the most part, is they're fucking already built. You can't do sub assemblies or anything like that, or paint things separately so that areas are easier to paint, such as the insides of the fucking arms. Granted, they're probably not expecting people to do weird ass paint jobs like I'm doing, so there's that. They're all like, "Oh yeah, they're gonna, everybody's gonna paint their mechs fairly uniform all over. Like there's they're not gonna do one arm differently, so like it'll be fine." Layer of white, almost completely down. Get up any spots that don't look like they got enough coverage. The spots that I haven't painted are going to be guaranteed metallics, so I just didn't bother. If anybody is wondering why I didn't paint like the claws or the gun barrels, that would be the why. Okay. So there's that. Let's clean this off. Put back over here. Changing as it should. Now I need 0 will work actually. So we're gonna do the black first. Give this a moment so that it kind of dries a little bit. I mean, I guess I could have used Payne's Gray for this, but I would prefer to use straight black for this if I'm going to do something like this. I need more than that. That's not going to be enough. That should be fine. That is part of the thing here. A good chunk of this arm is going to be painted in just black. Wait. Definitely. Also, hey there, Sharky. How's things? Ow. Beneath. I'm not doing too bad. Day was a mostly uneventful day. What? I think I might. These plates are going to be black as well. Yeah, I think it'll have I like the effect that I can see this happening or having, like visually. Yeah, that's gonna look great because it's gonna be yellow on all the parts that are white right now are gonna be yellow when I'm done. Well, except for the parts that I still have yet to paint black, obviously. You know what? I think that plate there. I think I'm gonna do the some yellow. No particular reason. Just I want the some to be yellow. Probably because it had better coverage. So I'll probably have to go back over some of the black that I'm painting right now, just to make sure I'm, touch anything up and whatnot. But that should be fine like that. Now, we're going to bust out the vape and puff on that for a moment. And then we're going to bust out the lemon yellow. And then everything that's white currently will then get lemon yellow over top of it. Dangerous place. I'll probably have to do 2 coats of the yellow too. No. Oh, I do so love some coffee. So, let's shake the yellow up. Start putting that down. 19, but there's con and economy. That was slightly plugged. The white base for this was a good idea. Otherwise, this would have been a pain in my ass. With the bottom line. Okay. So what is Sharky thinking about? Fish tank stuff? I'm assuming it's fish tank stuff. Uh, Thinking of redesigning one of your current fish tanks, or thinking about getting a new fish tank? I completely missed that spot. Thankfully, it's not in a spot that will be seen. I'm not going back and fixing it. Black on the inside there. Ah! And you do all live plants for your aquariums, don't you? So I'm assuming that would be a bit of an undertaking. comparatively. Because like with fake plants, you can just pluck them and move them. It's really no big thing. Whereas that could kill live plants. I would think. Because plants are fragile. This is why I figured I would need to do a second coat of the black in a few spots. Almost like I know what I'm doing. That happens occasionally, right? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it ends up being less work on your end, so. I'm gonna have to fix that. Damn it. Crap, damn it. Dry. And then I'm gonna have to put some yellow over top of it, so as not so's it and look right with the rest of it. Need this. What's this? Ah, bonking shit all over the place. Yeah. Way more than I actually need, but that's fine. There. That. Oh, damn it. My cup is empty. Yeah. And I got a kitty next to me. She's just sitting there, being a cute little being a cute little putums. Being a cute little putums that she is. Yes, you are. Don't you shake your head no at me like that. You are 100% a cute little putums. Well, very well. Yeah, come on, you. Come here. Meow. Meow. Come on. Get it. One treat for the putums. That one's a freebie. And two treats for the putums. There go. Yes, there go, little girl. Yep. That actually gave me enough time to let that dry a little bit. That works for me. But make that a little more normal looking. Hey. That looks better. Yeah. I like that yellow and black. But yeah, I definitely need to look into the like gunpla stores and whatnot for some of the like super thin, like 1-2 millimeter wide painter's tape strips, like painter's tape rolls that they have. It's like this would look fucking badass if on the top end, like the top yellow bit there, the most high up, like this bit here on the back, I did black stripes and just did like the yellow and black fucking caution striping. That would look awesome. Or like on larger mechs, like say the King Crab there, I could do like chevrons, like two different colors where like they're kind of chevrons and whatnot. I think that would look fucking awesome. I also wish I had a better printer. Because if I had a better printer, that way I could print out like the Iron Badger logos small enough that I could put them on transfer sheets and then put them on the mechs. Like find spots and put them on the mechs because I think that would be really cool as well. Like have them all fucking properly branded. Yeah. I'll grab this. Grab this guy here. So that gun barrels and claw bits. It's outside. underside. Okay, so now I need to actually go back to the black. That's the wrong one. Go in that pot, or water pot. One's for metallics, the other's for everything else. And now double zero. Double zero thickner. That's a regular zero. Or double zero. There we go. Really, really tiny spots that. In there. Um, I've decided that these. Oh, yeah. Paint. Okay. I think I can leave this for now. Move on to the next one. I need to figure out what colors I want to do for this one. This one I'm actually probably going to use the Payne's Gray on. I could just do kind of a solid color and then leave it that. It doesn't necessarily have to be 2 or 3 colors. It could just be one color. I think it is just going to be one color. And I think I'm going to use phthalo blue. Then when I do the not null wash over top of it all afterwards, it do a lot of like the panel liney stuff. Always remember, kids, if you're working with inks, fucking make sure you close the ink bottle securely when you're done. Otherwise, you're in for a bad time for you. I need to spread it over an area. Layers of this, I think. Probably do some metallics on here as well. I think that spot there, like the little gear bit, I'm gonna do that as metallic. It's supposed to be a gun barrel. You know, I really wish in HBS BattleTech you could do like go this in depth with your paint schemes. Fuck, even like Mech Warrior 5, Mech Warrior Online, if you could go this in depth with like your custom paint schemes with your mechs, that would be awesome. Fuck, that would make me want to spend fucking Mech Warrior coin in MWO specifically on paints. I mean, if they're gonna charge you for, to change the color of your mech, if they're gonna charge you real world money for that effectively, then you should have like ultimate control over how those colors get applied to your mech. Ah, damn it. I have to go over that once it's had a chance to dry a little bit. I think I'm gonna do the fingers as metallic as well, actually. gonna set you back there. This one is going to be a lot quicker to do the arms on it. You know, it's a good thing that I jacked a bunch of glue from work when I got the chance. Or, sorry, my ex job when I got the chance. Where's my good brush cleaner? Oh, there you are. Because, like, I mean, probably not gonna get the chance to get industrial strength fucking PVA glue anywhere else anytime soon. You there you go. Yeah. Happy now that you got your spot back, cat? Purr. Miss Purr Purr. Now, we'll put this back away. Happy you. Back there, and then I'm gonna need you. Cool, it's still liquidy enough to be used. Yeah, the thingies are all gonna be metallic on this guy, I think is a good idea. Where else do I want to put some metallics just for a little bit of visual interest? That's the wrist bit there. Have some metallic. And it's going to get some metallic. That should be fine otherwise, it doesn't need a lot. Just needs little bits. Just little bits of metallics. Hold on a second. Something's not right. So I'm not sure why it stopped after my queue was done. That's weird. Yeah, touch up a couple of spots on you before I can move on to the next stage. A little bit. 0. And here, which I need to clean this off. Why did I need to do this one? I don't think I did. I think I'm fucking tripping, is what I think. Okay, so let's go start with this one. Mm, I need something better. I'm gonna need to make more of this soon. Oh yeah, I need to brush this. That two will be fine. Need a bunch of this because I'm doing 5 mechs here. Up and go over the whole thing. I do kind of want to dirty it up just a little bit. Like it doesn't need to be completely filthy, but this will also help with panel lining and stuff like that. Getting down into some of the recesses. Is it cheating? Probably. Do I care? Not at all. Is it going to win me any awards? Again, probably not. Hold on. Something doesn't seem right. Very random. There we go. That's better. Okay. I almost want to try to make enough of this stuff that I could like do the dip method with it and see how stuff comes out. Like essentially do the same thing that some people do with strong tone. Ready? That one. Go with the Highlander next. Okay. Yay for liquid talent. Another reason I like using this stuff is it kind of helps hide my fucking mistakes a bit in some cases. Usually by covering up areas and gaps that paint didn't get to because I was lazy or in a rush. Like down on the bottom there, there's a spot I completely missed. Thankfully, it's a spot that nobody will ever see unless they pick the mini up and like look at the very bottom of it. So I'm not super duper concerned. Still kind of bugs me that I missed a spot though. More spots that I missed on this. Okay, that one. You. And we're using the top down method of starting at the top and working our way down. Black 4 now on this guy. But it's too late. I've already passed that step, and it's in a spot that, again, most people aren't going to take too close of a look at. all painted. Thankfully, this is like one of the quickest parts of this process is when you're, kind of going quick and dirty like this. Because you don't necessarily need to worry too much about it being perfect. Like you just need to make sure that you cover as much of the miniature as you can. Like when you're doing it this way, like if you're doing a more targeted wash, obviously you're gonna act differently. But if you're just doing a quick and dirty, I'm gonna cover this whole fucking thing type wash. As long as you cover enough of it that it looks right, sorry for the pause, then it should be fine. You there. Side. Small part of me actually, once I go over it with this, wants to kind of, well, small part of me is kicking myself for not doing any chipping or weathering of the paint, just kind of making it dirty. Oh no, that's thankfully I realized I was doing the wrong thing before that. I let that drop. This Uh, okay. Let's get here. This, I only have one more mech to do the, like, Nullnish wash. The artisanal gnome wash. It would probably look cleaner if I were to properly blackline it rather than going the lazy route. But, I mean, then I wouldn't be able to go the lazy route. I don't know. I think doing this too kind of brings the camo together a little bit. Like, kind of brings the tone of the whole thing down just enough that it makes it work, in my opinion. I don't know. To me, it looks better. But I mean, I guess even with that, it depends on the colors used for the camo. Because some camo colors look better when you do them nice and clean. Like if we were to do like an Arctic camo with a similar pattern to this, um, that looks way better as like a clean camo rather than like it looks better in a clean paint job than a dirty one. It's like you kind of want those desaturated, like very desaturated whites and blues. Well, I guess you can't desaturate white, but you get what I mean. The whites and desaturated like blues and light grays. Ooh, I think the next star I might aim for like a winter camo. There. Look at that. We got all of them washed. Now I have to do the basing, but what we're going to do is we're actually going to leave the basing for tomorrow night. Because I'm not 100% sure what I want to do yet, and I need a little bit of time to decide. So we're gonna get our brush kind of cleaned off here, and then tomorrow what I'll do is after I do the bases on those, I'm gonna do a tear down and clean of my airbrush, and then we'll figure out the next star and prime them. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit a button here, and then we're going to go over the couch, and we're going to see who we can throw a raid out to. So give me 2 jiggles of Jackrabbit's ass. Alrighty. Now, let us kill the tunes. Oh, owie, 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 owie. I don't know why, but my back is sore, and it's annoying. It's very annoying. So we're going to stop the YouTube stream. Anybody who's overwatching on YouTube, thank you very much for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it.